So in 2019, you mentioned December 4th, just before COVID. You probably heard about COVID then. It was like a variant in China. I never thought it'd come to the UK. I remember working 2019. I was working in Nottingham at the time, and we heard about this Wuhan virus. Probably November 2019. Didn't think much of it, and so December 2019 again. There were just some ripples in the air about COVID and the Wuhan virus. We hadn't even given it a name yet. So let's go back to December 3rd, Steve. I know you've been asked this question before. December 3rd. When was your last conversation with Jordan?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I look back to that time, and just to wind back very briefly to when you made the comment about my kind of life in two halves almost. One of the things that has happened is that a lot of the skills and abilities and experience of social media and LinkedIn and my leadership and management and professional coaching in a very strange way somewhat prepared me for what I do now. So I think that is kind of an important transition to mention. But yeah, December the 3rd, I just delivered a talk to a large hotel group in Newcastle upon Tyne, up in the northeast of England. Got in my car, drove then to the Midlands, down in Solihull and in the West Midlands there, where the following day I was working with International Motors Group. I was there to deliver a Facebook workshop to a lot of their senior managers that were there. And I'd arrived at my hotel quite late on December the 3rd. That evening, Jordan and I had suggested we would chat. We knew he was struggling at that time. And I messaged him and said, look, just going to go down, get a bite to eat in the restaurant, George. Should we have a conversation afterwards? And this was all on WhatsApp. Mm-hmm. And his reply, essentially was to say, yeah, sounds like you've had a long day, Dad, and all that. Look, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit tired. Don't worry too much tonight. We'll kind of catch up another time. I just feel like I'm probably going to go to bed. I've had another bad night the night before, and I'm just going to go to bed and chill. And that was my last conversation with Jordan. It was a WhatsApp interaction, something I've documented and shared very openly on LinkedIn with a screen grab of the kind of last part of that conversation. But that was it. No inkling that what was to come the following day would happen at all.